What's up, guys? It's Cameron, and your marketplace is dead. So is mine. So let's consider something. I did a live yesterday, and I got to talking with some of you, and a couple people from the VIP group chimed in, and then a couple people from the normal group, and then I had a bunch of YouTube commenters chime in, and it kind of made me look at my marketplace account and take a second opinion on the whole thing. Now, one thing that we noticed is that a lot of us who sold, like me, when I started back in like 2021, early 2021, selling, it works. You list something like you're told you're supposed to. You list consistently, things start selling, and you answer people's questions. You sell stuff, you earn profit. It just works how it's supposed to work. And then of course, Facebook alters things. More people start selling. Things get saturated, whatever. Saturation shouldn't really matter too much, because as long as we're adapting and we're selling new things and getting creative, you should be able to win. Not the case. Now everything's just dead. And dead as in like, it's just not selling. I've got plenty of accounts that are at a standstill. Haven't had views for months. Granted, I haven't been really using them for months, but still, the things that are on there aren't getting random views like they used to, whatever. But one person in the live did mention that they started late last year, sometime not as long ago, sometime more recent. And they're getting, they said, like 20,000 views a week. Not sure if any of this is true. You know who you are when you're in the live. But either way, they said that they're getting, 3 to 5 sales a day. That doesn't sound fantastic. But when compared to what you're getting right now, that actually sounds like normal. It actually sounds like, oh, it's working at least. You could make an argument that if you just change some things up, then you could sell more or sell less. I don't know. Either way, it's more than what a lot of you guys are getting. I would say 90% of the people who even do this anymore aren't even selling anything. They're just pissed off. So one thing that I started thinking about was like, okay, well, what about all of us who sold a long time ago? Well, if Facebook started noticing that, right? And then our accounts that have been around for a while, that were drop shipping, who've gotten banned and then re-established and all these things, what if we're just like stuck in the background now? Like we have a label on our account that's basically like, hey guys, these were drop shippers. Like, and things have come out with all the Twitter stuff and everything. Like social media companies do this thing. I'm not trying to come up with some conspiracies, but there's, if I was running a software company of any kind or, social media company, and I wanted to get rid of drop shippers off of my marketplace platform, and I had a team that had established that drop shipping existed, I would try to find a way to label accounts that were known for drop shipping a certain way that they just didn't pop up in results ever. Because I'm like, no, I don't want them doing that. It kind of muddies the platform, whatever. I figure out a way to just kind of secretly make them fail and go away. We don't want them here. I would do that, and I'm stupid. So like, imagine these people who know how systems work. We like to complain that, oh, Facebook's so dumb, their stuff doesn't work. Maybe we're dumb. Like maybe it was dumb at first, but maybe they caught on and they're just like, nope, bye. Or, and this is where the changing things might come into, sorry, my nose itches, where changing things might help. I was looking at my marketplace account because I was like, you know what else am I missing? Like what else is in there? And while I was on my live, I looked, and there, I was looking at the fact, I'm like, you know what? I don't buy anything on Marketplace. Very rarely have I. And the account specifically that I was looking at never does. And I was checking out buyer statistics like, have I bought anything? No. Have I saved anything? No. Am I watching any listings? No. There's a whole argument to be made. Remember a while back how when we were making Facebook shops, it was all about seasoning your account and making sure that Facebook knew you were real, knew you were, an active participant on the platform, all these things. There is an argument that I think is valid. Who knows? That if you start acting like a good buyer all around, like a good marketplace participant, somebody who utilizes marketplace to its fullest, it might be a signal to Facebook that, hey, this player is legitimate. They're not a bad player in this game of Facebook Marketplace. And they're not just a Facebook Marketplace drop shipper. They are a Facebook Marketplace user. And going in, saving listings. And some of you might already do this. I'm sure I'll get some comments that are like, yeah, I do that, dumbass. That's not real. Well, it might be. It's a theory, and I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start going in, marking things, saving them, maybe even messaging people, like really participating in a fake way. And if I want something that I'm okay with getting used, I might even try to buy it on there. Imagine having a couple sales on there, like where you were the purchaser, because even I was going in and realizing that when I went to go click on a listing, the buy button was grayed out on my end. And this was like a random drop shipper that I found, right? So who knows if it was on their end, who knows if it was on mine, but I went to go find my payment details, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna update these. But sometimes that doesn't work. I always suggest if you have a buy button issue, if your buy button is grayed out and you want a blue one, go and update your payment details. Even though you're not gonna change anything, just re-enter everything and submit. I've had that help me in the past. It's not a guarantee. I've just seen it work in the past. Who knows? But basically, it all boils down to my idea about this that could be wrong. Be an active marketplace user. Don't just be a seller. Be a user. Give and take. and see if Facebook starts to label your account better. If labeling's even a thing. Again, this is theory, but right now, what are we working with? Twiddling our thumbs, just saying marketplace sucks and then just stopping. Try something. Marketplace isn't done. People still succeed with it. Some people have better luck than others. I think a lot of us have just given up trying to innovate. And I'm trying my best to figure out the ways around it so that I can help you guys. So instead of me waiting until this works, why don't, if it works, instead of me just waiting, when I come up with an idea, I just want to tell you so that you can start it too. And then you can come back, comment, message me, whatever. Tell me if you think that that's working for you, because then I can let other people know. Because if a lot of us are drop shipping, I know it sounds like that would be counterintuitive and a bad thing, but if a lot of us are using this platform properly and having success, then we can share that success and we can win, which is the whole point I started this channel a long time ago. I just wanted to figure it out and tell other people. That's all. I just wanted to hop on, have that conversation, and see what you guys think. Comment down below, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love it when you guys subscribe. Of course, duh, that's like every YouTuber's thing that they want you to do, but really comment too. I really want to know your guys' opinions. If you've tried other things you've heard, let's start that conversation. I really want to know it. So thank you so much for watching. And if you want to learn more about Facebook dropshipping, if for some reason you stumbled on this video and this is new, check out this video right here and it will teach you more about that. But thanks again. I'll see you next time.